Home and away stars celebrate Ray Meagher's 81st birthday as Aussie TV legend marks over 36 years in Summer Bay. The Home and Away family is raising their glasses, their cameras, and their hearts this week as they come together to honor one of the most cherished and enduring figures in Australian television history. Ray Meagher, the stalwart actor behind the iconic Alf Stewart, turned 81 on Friday, July 4th, and it's safe to say the love pouring in from colleagues and fans alike has been nothing short of overwhelming. With over 3 decades on screen, Meagher isn't just a beloved fixture of Home and Away, he's the soul of Summer Bay. Since the show's very first episode in 1988, Ray has stood at the helm, portraying the gruff yet golden-hearted Alf with unmatched authenticity, becoming a generational touchstone for viewers across Australia and around the world. This year, his birthday became more than a personal celebration. It was a moment for reflection, admiration, and gratitude from those who've worked alongside him, grown up watching him, and found comfort in his portrayal of a character as enduring as the show itself. Happy birthday to you, dear Raymond, heartfelt tributes from the cast. It was a wave of affection both online and off as Meagher's Home and Away co-stars took to social media to celebrate the man many of them consider not just a colleague but family. Emily Simons, who plays the endearing Marilyn Chambers, shared a touching Instagram post alongside a sweet behind-the-scenes photo. In it, she poured her heart out in a caption that revealed the depth of their decades-long friendship. Happy birthday to you, dear Raymond. You're the best person I know, the world's greatest Queenslander and my other favorite redhead. I'm so lucky I get to work with you every day. Thank you for making me laugh, singing old songs, buying me coffees, giving me advice, fixing my problems, for being unbelievably kind to my Henry, and for paying attention to my iPhone tutorials. But most of all, thank you for 36 years of friendship. Simon's tribute paints a beautiful picture of the quiet, generous, and humorous man behind the character. For fans who've watched Alf and Marilyn's on-screen friendship grow over decades, this off-screen bond is a heartwarming extension of that chemistry. Ada Nicodemu, my role model, father figure, and true friend. Ada Nicodemu, known for her long-standing role as Leah Patterson, also shared her own moving tribute. Ada, who herself has been part of the soap for over 2 decades, is now the 3rd longest-serving actor in Australian soap opera history, right behind Meagher and Lynn McGranger. Happy birthday to Australia's favorite icon. Ray, you're one of the best people I know, my role model, father figure and a true friend. Thanks for always looking out for me and my family, we all love and adore you. It's not hard to see why Ada refers to Ray as a father figure. Over the years, his on-set mentorship, wisdom, and calming presence have become legendary among the Home and Away cast. Whether offering professional guidance or simply being a steady shoulder, Ray has made himself a constant in the ever-changing tide of soap life. A quiet man in a loud industry. Despite the fanfare surrounding his 81st birthday, Ray Meagher has always preferred a more understated approach to celebrations. In fact, he's famous for shying away from birthday fuss. Last year, ahead of his 80th birthday, Meagher shared a humorous anecdote about his preference for low-key gatherings. I've always shied away from celebrations a bit, he said with a smile. I used to joke with Lynn McGranger because she would tell everybody her birthday was coming up a month in advance and keep celebrating it for a month after. Instead of big parties or public displays, Meagher opts for the quieter pleasures of life, a beer with friends, a good laugh, and a bit of music. I am perfectly happy to slink under the radar and go along quietly, but I love a party, meaning a few beers with a few friends, he said. It's this kind of unpretentious attitude that has endeared him to fans and colleagues alike. He's never let fame change him, remaining humble, grounded, and refreshingly normal even as he's become a TV institution. Alf Stewart. To understand why this milestone means so much, one has to look at Ray's legacy, not just as Alf, but as a cultural figure. Ray Meagher was born in Queensland in 1944, and before his days in soap, he built an impressive career on stage and in film. He performed in productions with the Sydney Theatre Company and had roles in films such as Breaker Morant and My Brilliant Career. Yet it was his role on Home and Away that would define his legacy. Alf Stewart, with his gravelly voice and signature catchphrases, Flamin' Galah, chief among them, became one of the most recognizable and beloved characters in Australian TV history. At once stern and soft-hearted, Alf represented the Aussie battler, resilient, proud, and full of integrity. Meagher's performance breathed life into the role, giving it emotional depth and subtlety that turned Alf into something more than comic relief or small-town curmudgeon. He became a symbol of generational wisdom in Summer Bay, a character that connected young viewers to older traditions, and reminded everyone of the value of loyalty, community, and compassion, even when cloaked in sarcasm. Loyalty rewarded. Ray's record-breaking run. In 2010, Ray won a Gold Logie Award for Most Popular Personality on Australian television, a rare feat for a soap actor, and even then, he accepted it with humility, thanking the fans and crew before turning the spotlight on his colleagues. He also holds the record for the longest-serving actor in an Australian drama series, having appeared in over 4,500 episodes, and counting, of Home and Away. In a landscape where characters come and go, often written out within months, Ray Marr has been the bedrock of the Bay. His current contract ensures that fans won't have to say goodbye to Alf anytime soon. "I've still got a few years left," Ray hinted recently. That's welcome news to viewers for whom Home and Away without Alf is almost unimaginable. Flamin' legends stick together, tributes from fans around the globe. Outside the studio, fans have also taken to social media to share their love for Marr. Instagram, Twitter, and fan forums lit up on July 4th with messages like, "Happy birthday to the man who made Flamin' Gala part of our everyday language." Ray Marr is a national treasure. Still sharp, still hilarious, and still carrying the show after all these years. "Alf was my grandma's favorite character. She passed a few years ago, but I still watch because it makes me feel close to her. Happy birthday, Ray." It's this cross-generational impact that truly defines Ray's success. Whether you're a 1980s original viewer or a Gen Z fan catching up on old episodes online, chances are Alf Stewart has made you laugh, cry, or both. What's next for Alf in Summer Bay? While Meager's personal life remains largely private, his on-screen presence continues to evolve. Recent storylines have placed Alf in the heart of complex family dynamics, local politics, and even health scares. Despite the occasional conflict or storm that hits Summer Bay, Alf remains its moral compass, often grumpy, but always full of heart. Producers have long acknowledged the unique position Marr holds within the show. "He's our anchor," one longtime crew member said. "You don't write Alf out. You write the show around Alf." And that's exactly what Home and Away continues to do. Whether mentoring younger characters like Rue, supporting Marilyn, or shaking his head in disbelief at the town's latest scandal, Alf Stewart remains vital to the show's DNA. Ray's real-life impact behind the scenes. While fans see the on-screen legend, cast members see something even more special behind the scenes. Ray is known for his mentorship, patience, and generosity with time and advice, especially with young actors who are just beginning their careers. "He taught me everything about how to stay grounded," one young actor shared in a 2023 interview. "He's the first one to ask how you're doing, and the last to complain when things go wrong." It's that warmth and steadiness that have earned Ray a kind of father figure status among many cast members, and why tributes like Ada's feel not only heartfelt but deeply sincere. A quiet celebration with a loud legacy. As Ray Marr turns 81, there may not be a huge public celebration or televised event. There may be no champagne towers or live performances. But in the quiet corners of the Home and Away set, among cups of coffee, shared laughter, and memories spanning decades, something more meaningful is unfolding. A deep and lasting appreciation for a man who has given his life to storytelling, to community, and to portraying one of the most memorable characters in television history. So here's to Ray, not just a flamin' Gala, but a flamin' legend.